Hello, my Scorpio. Oh my goodness, I just shoved at the camera. That's why I love keeping these unedited. You never know what funny thing is going to happen. Um, so, my Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. I'll try not to bump the camera anymore. This is for October the 7th through the 13th, and we have some really cool energy happening for you. So let's just go ahead and dive right in here. The overall energy is the Imagine card, okay? This is a great card because this is basically saying, and I know we've all heard it, but if you can dream it, you can create it. So, very good energy this week, very positive energy this week. And let's just get right on into the tarot here. The very first card that came out is the Seven of Pentacles. And let me tell you, I just love this because this is you planting the seeds for your future, right? This is thinking long term. What will I do now that can help me later on? And how can I garden this and attend to it and take care of it? So I absolutely love this energy here. And then right next to it, we have the Star card, and that is hope and faith and wishes coming true. This is great energy, right? This is absolutely wonderful. So no matter what you're planting these seeds for, whether it be love or finance, career, whatever it might be, by you planting the seeds this week means that that wish is going to come true, okay? And then right after the Star, we have the Six of Wands, and that is victory. That's victory in what you're planning, what you're doing, what you're thinking about, okay? So again, if you can dream it, you can create it. And then following that is the Ace of Swords, and this is breakthroughs. This is ideas. This is your imagination, right? This is such great energy. And I just want to throw this out here. Listen, people tell us since we're, little kids, oh, it's just your imagination, right? No, your imagination is what is making these creative thoughts come into fruition, right? I mean, think about that, big names that we could throw out there, inventors, you can talk about Tesla, Einstein, Jobs, right? Any of them, and they had creativity, they had imagination to bring these creations into the 3D world. So don't let anybody tell you that you're silly for daydreaming, imagining, hoping, putting faith into something. Meditate, and see what you see and see what you want to bring out. So yes, use your imagination, please. I hate the fact that we've been told like it's kind of this bad thing, and it's not at all. Then we have, oh, by the way, I want to go back to that Eight of Swords real quick because these breakthroughs, they're coming straight from the divine. I'm telling you, they are coming straight from the divine. The universe is handing them to you. It's beautiful. Then we have the Death card. And people freak out with the Death card. Don't freak out with the Death card, okay? I like the Death card. This is endings. This is changes to the way you're thinking, having those breakthroughs, right? Not being so limited in your beliefs, okay? Because when you're limited in your beliefs, then you can't imagine, and then you can't dream, and then you cannot create it. So you're having a different perspective here on whatever it is, again, that you are working on, that you want in your life. Again, that can be business, finance, love, romance, family, whatever it is for you. There's, a lot of you Scorpio out there, so you're all in different stages of your life. But it should resonate with you in one form or another. Take what does, leave the rest, okay? Let me know in the comments. I'm always curious to see how these messages from Spirit relate to you and your life. Then we have the Ten of Swords. Now, this again, I know it's swords in the back and the pain. I get it. But what it's saying is it's the end of a cycle and end of a painful cycle for you. So maybe it's that self-doubt, or maybe just everybody else telling you, no, there's no way you can do that. Yes, there is. You can do whatever you imagine you can do, right? I hate that people try to be too practical about it. You know, you can't be a musician. Well, why the heck not? There's other musicians out there, but you'll never make money out of it. Well, do I need to make a ton of money out of it? Maybe I'm just happy playing in bar gigs for the rest of my life. Who knows what your happiness level is? But I think you get my drift. I'm just using that as an example. Maybe you become a famous musician. Who knows? And it's never too late. It is never too late. And I do want to tell this story real quick. I'm sorry. Spirit's like making me tell a story. I know a woman in New Orleans who started to play the clarinet at, I believe it was the age of 55. She had never played before, but she loved the music so much that she took lessons, and she wound up being relatively famous in that area. So, you know, it's never too late. And why would we waste our time just doing things we hate? So, again, sorry, little rant there. My Scorpio's little rant. Then we have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, this is you making the decision, right? Making that decision to go with your imagination, go with your creativity, to dream it, to plant the seeds. You are not blindfolded anymore, okay? You know exactly the decision to make. Fear might be, you know, holding you back. I hate that. That's like my biggest pet peeve, because fear is what holds us back from everything. It is the true four-letter word in my book. So you already know the decision, okay? You do. So you can't act like you're blindfolded. You're not. You are not. And that leads you right to, once you make the decision that, yes, this is what I want, it leads you to the Three of Cups, which is celebration. It's also a card of creativity. So you will celebrate, you will relish in the decision you make to follow your dreams, okay? Follow your dreams. Then, what do we have? We have the Page of Pentacles. This is extreme enthusiasm for this. This is something you absolutely want to do. You have enthusiasm for it. You're excited about it. So, again, this week is the time to dive into it. Definitely the time to dive into it. And then we have the Lovers. The Lovers here in this situation, because the cards can have different meanings depending on the layout, depending on what order they're in, depending on the overall energy. But for this one, I will tell you, it's more of your values being in alignment. You are going with something you love rather something you feel you have to do, okay? There's a big difference between the two. Now, follow your dreams again. I just cannot tell you enough that this is the time to plant the seeds, to start taking the steps. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is Spirit telling you, keep those negative thoughts out of your head, okay? Pay attention to your thoughts, because what we think is what our reality becomes, right? So if we think we can't do something, well, we can't. Period. If we think we can, well, we can. So Spirit's just warning you, hey, you are not blinded. You are not shackled down, chained up. You can do this. This is amazing for you. Okay, so don't be your own worst enemy there. Then we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and this is you keeping yourself protected from people who are going to sit there and say you're crazy. You know what? Those people may think you're crazy because they don't have the you-know-what to make their dreams a reality, okay? So just keep yourself protected, meaning don't listen to their BS, okay? Follow your dreams. It's your life. You choose what to do with your life, okay? So if you have a parent or a daughter or a friend or somebody who's just like, you are out of your mind, you are going to ruin your life, whatever BS comes out of their mouth, walk away from it, because that is just what it is. It's BS. Sorry, I normally don't get into such passionate energy, but it's your energy. So Scorpio, your energy is making me very, very passionate about this, which I'm grateful for. I like feeling passion. I wish it was my energy. But right now, this is all about you and this week. And yes, let's go to the bottom of the deck. Let's check that out. Ace of Cups in reverse. This is self-love and intuition. You know this is what you want and what you should be doing with your life. So, yeah, self-love and intuition. Stay away from negative people, right? Keep negative thoughts out of your head. Then we have the Nine of Swords, all right? Release the worry and the fear. Release the fear that you can't do this. Whatever this is for you, whether it's love, career, whatever, however it relates to you, let go of that fear. Spirit has your back, okay? And then, boy, look, I'm yelling. Scorpio, I'm yelling. I gotta calm down. Deep breath. Okay. Scorpio, then we have the Queen of Cups, and this is you being in the flow with that creative process, that dreaming the dream, daydreaming about it, thinking about it. I'm telling you, this is really good energy. You're going to be in the flow. This is when those ideas are coming, how to make things happen. Then you have the Six of Swords. This is releasing all that baggage. That's releasing all that fear, what other people say, and moving on. You are like, later, I'm out, okay? And then, look, we have the Chariot, okay? The Chariot is, this can talk about fleeing from reality, but that's kind of what you need to do. You need to flee from reality, meaning that if you stay too much in the realistic situations like, oh, so many people fail at this, blah, 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 well, then, yeah, then you're going to start thinking that way and you're going to get up all in your head. No, flee from reality for a little bit. Take that time to daydream. Take that time to meditate. Take that time for you. It's your life. Oh my gosh, I am yelling again. I am so sorry if I'm preaching, but Spirit wants me to preach a little bit. And then the very last card that we pulled for you, Scorpio, is the Between Worlds, and I have the chills. I think it's the first time I had the chills in the readings for the week. That just tells me that Spirit is right here, right here, like standing behind me with their, loving arms on my shoulders saying, yes, tell this to Scorpio. Be between the worlds right now, okay? Yes, live your life, be in reality, take care of business, but be in your dream state too. Okay, be in your dream state also. It's hugely important that you take this time this week to plant those seeds because it's going to bring you exactly what you want. What does that Imagine card say, right? That Imagine card, right? If you can dream it, you can create it. All right, my Scorpios, I hope you take all the advice from Spirit. It is there for you. It's at the tip of your fingers, right within your grasp, okay? Right within your grasp. So, boy, I lost my train of thought. See, I'm so preachy that I lost my train of thought. I wanted to say, please put some comments in. Let me know how this resonates with you. I'm really curious. I'm not going to lie. I'm very curious on how this relates with you this week. And then make sure that you hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. It lets YouTube know that this is valuable to you, that this is good information, okay? So hopefully it is, as Spirit's telling me it is valuable to you. So don't forget to subscribe. Also, remember to hit that little bell so you get notifications of when the next video is uploaded. I almost said uplifted. Uploaded. Yes, be uplifted this week, my Scorpio. Be uplifted.